bet many of you are wondering, who's in charge of getting an object like this to an object like this? We all know that individual producers chop down the trees that create this desk, but then others begin the process of making it into pulp, and then others make the final product, this paper. But who oversees this whole production? Well, that's where supply chain management comes into play. Supply chain management is defined as managing upstream and downstream value-added flow of materials, final goods, and related information among suppliers. The supply chain would be the flow of the process of chopping down the trees and making them into paper, and the act of managing the whole concept supply chain. The whole idea of supply chain management is a relatively new concept in the business world, with the first mention of the topic held in a Financial Times interview in 1982. Throughout the 90s, the concept grew. By the late 90s, it was considered a value topic on its subjects of management. Supply chain management covers a wide variety of problems, including distribution networking, distribution strategy, valuing different trade-offs so to get the low cost, inventory, and cash flow between products and the supply chain. As you can tell, supply chain management covers a vast variety of issues and can be a fun and challenging career. With a growing importance in global communication and trade, companies are realizing that they rely on supply chains and a number of networks in order to compete with other companies on a global scale. Costs of communication internationally have fallen in recent decades, and this makes it easier for global trade. Supply chain management is a major that is only on the rise in importance, and is worth to check out and see if it's something you would like to do. Now let's hear what some people already in the business world with supply chain have to say about their experience and how they get wood into paper.
Alright, many of you are thinking that if you don't graduate with a major of supply chain management, that you'll never work in the field. But that is completely false. For example, my mom graduated in 1985 with a degree in biology, but for the last 25 years, she's been involved in the business world and now works in supply chain management. So it's a growing industry that you never know where it'll take you, and never cross it off your list because you never know when you'll encounter it.
Supply chain is a very young major. Years ago, there wasn't anything available like it. This is because the world has become a much smaller place due to technology. Today, supply chain is a global occupation, and firms work to be cost-effective by finding the cheapest resources around the world. Because of this growth, supply chain has become more complex and more important. So if you're looking to join a growing field, supply chain could be for you.
The one of the people that I interview is one of my mom's coworkers, Shin and Huda, and I asked her, how do you see the industry in 5 years? She said that in today's fast-paced economy, the concept of internationalization and globalization are becoming increasingly important, and investment risks and opportunities are greater than ever before. A strong supply chain will essentially be the backbone of any company seeking operational excellence and global presence. In her view, the importance of an efficient supply chain will continue to be the most important thing ever. Since she came into the industry, it has evolved from being a separate business entity to becoming an integral part of the business process and strategy. And that has helped improve the company's bottom line, aka the profit margins. So as you can see, the company is rapidly changing and will only change quicker in the future.
If you are considering supply chain, there are some skills you should have. You should have analytical skills and should be good in dealing with data and statistics. You should also be able to make accurate projections. Having good business operations knowledge and knowing how it impacts a company's financials also helps a lot. You must work in teams, and you should be able to deal with many cultures.
From surveying a couple of people, I learned that supply chain management is much more than meets the eye. It is not about working in one industry for the rest of your life, but instead working in an exciting environment and also a globally involved workforce. Supply chain management can be an exciting and include more than just working for shipping companies. I talked to someone who dealt with supply chain consulting. They traveled regularly and was always changing the field they worked in every few months. This made their job exciting and different. Many jobs ask you to live in the same place and create a mundane routine, but not in a supply chain management consulting career, where you can spend many years traveling, building friendships with your employees, and building relationships with your customers. If you stand out to a certain company that is your customer, you can ultimately create an impression on them. And when you're ready to settle down and create a family, you can then get a job with this company, making a supply chain management consulting career very lucrative and exciting, allowing you to work in 30 different companies in 30 different industries in a matter of 10 years. So this means that supply chain management can also be very exciting. But on the other hand, it can also be very globally involved. I talked to another individual who spends much of their time traveling abroad to deal with customers. He ensures that the product of the company makes it to the customer. It also includes dealing with raw minerals and the miners in which who mine this out of the earth, which means he has to spend a lot of time traveling to the Orient and dealing with these miners and manufacturers. This global career is all made possible because of supply chain management. Some careers might land you a job abroad, but if you want to travel a lot to exotic places that change every so often, then supply chain management is for you. Supply chain management allows for a liquid career that can transfer anywhere, domestic and abroad, allowing to have a globally involved career thanks to supply chain management.
As Vice President of Logistics at the Metal Exchange Corporation, Mark Malloy is not only in charge of tracking where products are being shipped, but he must also manage a team that helps him execute these procedures. Supply chain is a team-oriented field that creates strong relationships between coworkers and gives you the opportunity to be a leader in the workforce. It heavily demands collaboration within cross-functional teams as well as other sites. I asked them what they wish they knew before they took the job, and my interviewee said they wish they were more comfortable with computer programs. For example, the ability to write Excel macros and develop tools to pull data would have come in handy.
As you all can see, supply chain management is a fun and exciting field to look into for a major. Supply chain management covers such a vast variety of jobs, from focusing on the suppliers to overseeing part of the production of a good. There are endless possibilities in the field, and since it is relatively new, you don't know where it can take you. The field is changing rapidly, so if you want a fast-paced, ever-changing job that always keeps you on your toes, this can be for you. It doesn't hurt that the middle 50% of all supply chain management workers make around $95,000 a year, so you can definitely make some bank. All you need to do is talk to your business advisor about what the major can offer you and see if it's the right fit. Now, all you guys know what makes this turn into this. I hope you all enjoyed the video. Have a good day.